The latest Social Security proposal meaning more support under this new proposal, lawmakers say that millions of Americans would receive more in benefits and no one would receive less. A group of senators are pushing to increase Social Security benefits immediately. My dear friends, there are new details on this proposal. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. A pair of United States senators are pursuing a bipartisan proposal to reform Social Security. The lawmakers are aiming to calm fears that their plan would lead to reduced benefits for Social Security recipients. The senators, Republican Bill Cassidy of Louisiana and Independent Angus King of Maine, are leading a group of legislators in a proposal to reform Social Security on several fronts. According to Go Banking Rates, their ideas include raising the full retirement age to 70 years old from 67. They also have proposed creating a sovereign wealth fund to help pay for Social Security. The fund could be funded with $1.5 trillion or more in borrowed money. Another option is changing the formula that calculates monthly Social Security benefits from one based on a worker's average earnings over 35 years to a formula based on a number of years spent working and paying into Social Security. These proposals come amid heightened talk of reforming Social Security before the program's old age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund runs out of money. One estimation that it could happen as soon as a year 2032, leaving the program solely reliant on payroll taxes for funding. If this happens, it might only cover about 75% of benefits. Many Social Security advocates strongly oppose raising the full retirement age, equating such a move as a cut in benefits. Bill Cassidy and Angus King look to call those fears in a joint statement that was recently issued in response to what they called incomplete reports regarding the proposal. The senator said their goal is to preserve and protect the retirement security of all Americans now and long into the future. They said the Social Security Fund will be insolvent in less than a decade if Congress chooses to do nothing. Current law requires painful 24 cuts to benefits and a daunting future for fulfilling our promises. If we come together now, we can preserve and protect the retirement security of all Americans now and long into the future. Senator Bill Cassidy and Angus King said the conversations are ongoing regarding their plan, and they will provide further details when they have a fully developed plan. But they did offer a peek at a couple possible elements in their statement. So the lawmakers wrote there are dozens of considerations being weighed to protect Social Security, including locking early retirement at 62, a protection for lower wage workers, and seeking avenues to increase benefits immediately. Both senators made it clear that under the plan that they are discussing, millions would immediately receive more money and no one would receive less. But the wild card is whether their plan even makes it to congressional vote. They might have a hard time convincing Democrats and even some Republicans to sign on to a higher full retirement age. President Biden and many Democrats prefer addressing the funding shortfall through new revenues, while many Republicans favor reduced spending. The threat to Social Security payments posed by a debt ceiling impasse keeps many Americans anxious. In all, roughly 1 in 7 Americans age 65 or older depend on the federal benefits for at least 90% or more of their income. Experts told ABC News that if the United States fails to make Social Security payments next month, or even delays payments for a few days, low-income older individuals would face dire circumstances, foregoing basic necessities like food and medical care. For older adults living paycheck to paycheck, this debt ceiling process has been absolutely terrifying. A failure to make Social Security payments would hit some older Americans by next week. The federal government is scheduled to make payments on June 1, 2023. Twin rolls in a supplemental Social Security program for low-income older individuals with disabilities. Then the following day, a batch of Social Security payments, totaling $25 billion, is scheduled to go out to general recipients targeting the most vulnerable, such as older enrollees. Additional payments are scheduled to go out on June 14th, June 21st, and June 28th, each of which amounts to about $25 billion. So, my dearish friends, what are your thoughts on the current situation? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my most beautiful and my most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update.